Once I get a shipment, and they arrive like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday typically of the week, I put the box in the bungalow, and I have what's called a sorting box. And the public can view this as well. It is a large box with plexiglass on top and screen on the side. The box goes in, I close the lid, and I put my hand through sleeved openings, and I open the box of pupae. And the reason that there is what we call a sorting box, the reason I have that is just in case when you open a box, there might be something in there that is not butterflies. So if something emerges en route, I can look at it, identify it, and it will be contained within that space. Once all the butterflies are sorted, I take the box out of the sorting box and I put them on the table. And again, this is where the public sees we have the bars and we have all the pupae organized, laid out, everything's counted, everything is great, and we begin to pin them to the bars. From the bars, from that work area, then they go in the emergence area where people can view. When we talk about pinning the pupae, we don't stick a pin through the pupae. A lot of people are concerned about that, but every pupae has a piece of silk attached to what's called the cremaster. So as these butterflies come to us, they still have, most of them still have that little bit of silk, and that is what we pin to the bars. So when we are putting a pin through that silk, it's hanging on the bars exactly as it would naturally, exactly as it would if it was hanging from a plant or a leaf, you know, in the wild. When we get the butterflies in, they're fairly early in their pupal stage. The breeders and farmers, they will harvest, if you will. They will collect the pupae when they are when the caterpillar is fully pupated and they're firm, and then they will pack them in cotton, they will pack them in tissue. They don't move around during shipment, and then when they by the time they get here, they're probably about 3 to 5 days along. And for most butterflies, it takes anywhere from 8 days to several weeks for them to actually emerge from the chrysalis, be ready to emerge from the chrysalis. And that depends on the species. Our long-winged butterflies, we get them in and they emerge pretty much completely a week later. I have gotten some papilios in, the swallowtails, particularly Asian swallowtails, and they will take up to 3 to 4 weeks. So it really does vary. And the temperatures in the bungalow do have something to do with it as well. I keep it very warm, very humid, and that kind of helps them to emerge safely. For the butterflies to emerge well and fly well and feed well, the conservatory needs to be warm and humid. Now, some butterflies like it a little bit cool and humid. Other butterflies like it very, very warm and humid. But generally, the temperatures that we have the conservatory at really do suit our butterfly species that we have in our exhibit.